Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah, we are going to study a new lesson, which is comparing fractions. So, comparing means either less than, greater than, or equal. And in case of equal fractions, how to get an equal fraction to another. Half equals to 2 over 4. And we said that we can get equal fraction by multiplying to enlarge the fraction, or we can simplify the fraction by dividing. This lies in case of equal fractions. So comparing is either less than, greater than, or equal. So the first case, if we have same denominator, how can we compare between two fractions having the same denominator? This is very easy, is that as long as we have 4 and 4 in both fractions, so 1 is less than 3, so 1 over 4 is less than 3 over 4. So we compare the numerators. So if we have same denominator, we compare the numerator. The fraction that carries smaller numerator will be the smaller. If we want to represent this in terms of shapes, we will also notice that quarter is less than 3/4. So in case we have same denominator, we compare the numerator. The greater the numerator, the greater the fraction, and the smaller the numerator, the smaller the fraction, and vice versa. The second case, if we have same numerator, like this, we have 3 and 3 in the numerators. How can we compare this fraction? In this case, we call this a crazy fraction. We compare the denominator, but this time we compare the denominator, saying that the smaller denominator, the greater the fraction. So 3 over 4 is greater than. Why? Because the denominator 4 is less than the denominator 5, so the fraction that carries a smaller denominator will be greater. So if we have same numerators, we would compare the denominators. And this is the case of crazy fraction, in which the greater the denominator, the smaller the fraction, and vice versa. The smaller the denominator, the greater the fraction. And also, if we want to see this in terms of shapes, we would notice easily that 3 over 4 really is greater than 3 over 5. The third case, if we have different denominators and different numerators. None of them are the same. So 1 over 2 and 3 over 5. How to compare between these two fractions? In this case, we have to find common denominator, which means that multiply the denominators by each other. I will multiply the 2 times 5. And as long as in the first fraction I multiply the 2 times 5, whatever I do down I have to do up, so I will multiply the 1 also by 5. And as long as in the second fraction I multiply the denominator by 2, so I have to multiply the 3 also by 2. Then I will write the new fraction. The new fraction here for the first is 5 over 10. So if I have different denominators, different numerators, I will make common denominator. I will bring the denominators to be common. How I would apply this? I will multiply the denominators by each other, or choose a number in which 2 and 5 existing in its table. So now the fractions easily compared, and I will compare it like the first case when I have common denominator. So 5 is less than 6, so the first fraction is less than the second fraction. So if different both, I will find common or same denominator. How? By multiplying the denominators. So if we want to see this in terms of shapes, I would easily notice that half is less than 3 over 5. Okay? And after making common denominator, I would notice that 5 over 10 is less than 6 over 10. So do you understand here why or the reason behind making the denominators common or the same is that to redivide again the one whole you have into same parts, so that I can easily compare if they are divided both into same number of parts. So let's now practice. Put greater than, less than, or equal. 7 over 8 and 3 over 8. Notice here I have common denominator. So this is the easier case. When I have common denominator, I would directly compare the numerator. 7 greater than 3, so 7 over 8 is greater than 3 over 8. The second is that 4 over 9 and 4 over 7. Notice here I have common numerator. So this is the case of crazy fraction, in which the smaller is greater and the greater is smaller. So the greater the denominator is, the smaller the fraction. So 9 greater than 7. So 4 over 9 is less than 4 over 7. The third case is that different both. 21 over 42, 3 over 6. So in this case, I will make common denominator. Okay, so look to the denominators. Can I multiply 6 times 42? Yes, but it's better to choose to make them the same by another way. Is that to see if the 6 can reach the 42. So 6 times what give you 42? Yes, times 7. So whatever I do up, I have to do down. So I will multiply the 3 also by 7. Then I will rewrite the 3 over 6 as a new fraction as 21 over 42. So I finally detect that they are equal to each other. Now the next two fractions, 1 and 11 over 13. So we said before 1 equals two numbers over each other. So see here, briefly, we would notice the denominator. Denominator here is 13. And in order to refer to that one as two numbers the same over each other, I will write 13 over 13. So 13 over 13, compare it with 11 over 13. So denominator is now the same, 13 and 13. So compare the numerator. 13 is greater than 11, so 1 is greater also than 11 over 13. There is another way that is called scissors way. It's a quick way to solve comparing. This is practiced in case of comparing only, not ordering. You can make it also as an extra way to solve. That is, we multiply the denominator of the first fraction with the numerator of the second, like the scissors, like that way, and then get rid of the result. 4 times 3 equals 12, 4 times 1 equals 4. Then 4 is less than 12, so the first fraction is less than the second. This is applicable for all cases, for either you have same denominator, same numerator, or different both. So 4 times 3 equals 12, 3 times 5 equals 15. 15 is greater than 12. So the first is greater than the second, and so on and so forth. 1 over 2 and 3 over 5, so 2 times 3 equals 6. 1 times 5 equals 5, so 5 is less than 6. As you see here, these three types of fractions. We have common numerator in the first, common denominator in the second, and different both. The scissors way is applicable for all cases, but of course, it's better to also know the previous ways because you will use them in the ordering. So, arrange in an ascending order. So how to arrange the fractions? Arranging means that it's some sort of comparing. You first compare each two fractions, and that's how you can make a rank for them, so that you would arrange ascendingly or descendingly. So ascending means from small to big. So I have first to make the fractions of the same denominator, to be able to compare them, and thus to be able to give them a rank or order them. So I notice here 1 over 5. We have to look to the denominators first. I have 5, 2, 10, and then I have number 1, which is the easier case. I can put same number over each other. It's better here to make the denominators all as 10 because 2 and 5 are both existing in table 10. So I will choose 10 to be the common denominator for all the fractions. So in order for the 5 to be 10, I have to multiply the denominator and the denominator by 2. And whatever I do down, I have to do up. For the 2 to be 10, I should multiply by 5, and whatever I do down, I have to do up. So I will rewrite the new fraction. This is 2 over 10, and this will be equal to 5 over 10. Then I have 3 over 10. I will leave it as it is. And then the 1, I will write it as 10 over 10. Now it's so easy to compare. All the denominators became the same, and I will just order the fractions according to the numerator. So ascending from small to big, which fraction has the smallest numerator? So it's the 2 over 10. So this is number 1. So what's next after 2 is the 3 over 10. So this takes the rank number 2. And the next is 5 over 10. So this is the third one. Then this is the fourth one, which is 10 over 10. Okay, now I ordered them. I will just list them down, but take care that you should write the basic form, the original form of the fraction. So instead of writing 2 over 10, I will write the 1 over 5, the original form of that fraction. Then 3 over 10 as it is. Then the third is half. Then the fourth is 1. And that's how you can be able to arrange the fractions. Arrange in a descending order. Now descending means from big to small. We are going to follow the same steps we did in the previous slide. So I will just first notice the denominators I have here. What are the denominators here? 4, 3, 12. Okay, I noticed that 4 and 3 existing in table 12. So even if I multiply the 3 times 4, it will give me 12. So how the 4 could be 12? It will be multiplied by 3. How the 3 could be 12? It will be multiplied by 4. So I will rewrite the new fraction, 3 over 12 and 28 over 12. 4 times 7 equals 28. And then for this fraction, I will raise it up to be improper fraction. I should not compare the mixed number as it is. I should raise it to be an improper fraction. So 12 times 1 equals 12. 12 plus 5 equals 17 over 12. What shall I do with the 2? I have to notice that this 2 is basically divided by 1. How to bring the 1 to be 12 to make it of the denominator 12? I will multiply the 1 times 12, and whatever I do down, I have to do up. So the answer is 24 over 12. Now, all the fractions of the same denominator, 12. Now, it's an easy job, is to compare. Now it's very easy for me to compare the numerators. So compare descending from big to small. What's the biggest numerator? 28 over 12. So that's takes number 1. What's next? After 28, we have 24. So this is the second one. After the 24, we have 17. This is the third one. And then we have 3 over 12. This is the fourth one. Now I will list them down, but taking care that I'm going to write the original form. 7 over 3, 28 over 12, I will write 7 over 3. Then what's next? 24 over 12, yes, it's 2. And the third one, 17 over 12, yes, it's 1 and 5 over 12. And the last one is quarter, or 1 over 4. That's all. Thank you and jazakumullah khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.